in front of ESPN.
Nigga, my mama gonna go to war, nigga. I don't give a fuck how old she is or how old I am. So if I got a pops, that nigga gonna do this. Well, he better do this. That's right.
Yeah. But now we're opening the door for all of these parents to start coming out and protecting their kids.
If you think that's bad, wait till you see Shadoon.
Right, it's about to get
worse.
Dion already doing
that. We all saw what we saw, and you know what we saw.
That's elementary school.
No.
That's all
when you a teammate, he push him like, man, like, let's go. He push him like, get off of me. Get off of me. Get off me. No, don't touch me. Was it worth the $30,000? Now? In the moment.
In
the moment.
He was up.
You remember? Was it bingo night? Or was it? 44. You know what we do on this show, boy. We flow, boy. But I'm going to keep it high level. This is going to just give you the beats. And I give you my opinion at the end on all of these topics. But what's going on, the core issue, is the carriage rights fee.
First of all, start off the right way. Exactly. Let me start out like this. This is why I'm broke and you got money. this whole Dak Prescott saga.
What are those? On the field, I got metric after metric. He's a winner. Okay, he's number one in all categories for the Dallas Cowboys first 5 seasons. Off the field, unquestionable character. Like, the only thing you got on Dak Prescott is,
I am undefeated. Oh, come on. And me playing basketball, and I just want to line up.
He's getting up.
And show. Yeah, we doing this for real. That's what I did.
We're supposed to get the ball. Go rebound. This one?
Cut that up, baby. This boy, it's wet time. That's what I do.
I still don't know why this is a pick, except exceptional play by the defender. Look at that. 2 dudes reaching, and then he comes between them and say, let me split this bunk bed. And I'm out of here. Shotgun snap, slips. Oh, that's a sack on your first play ever in the NFL. I still don't know why this is a pick, except exceptional play by the defender. Look at that. 2 dudes reaching, and then he comes between them and say, let me split this bunk bed. And I'm out of here. Shotgun snap, slips. Oh, that's a sack on your first play ever in the NFL. Y'all know your nightmares came true. You're like, God dang. Oh, yeah, this ain't it. Look at this blitz right here.
I mean, he only knows so much what he's reading off stats, off paper. I mean, everything's good on paper. But I would always love to hear from a player because they played the game.
What about a journalist? Like, being real, NARPs are journalists. Like, you're from that pool, right? So imagine somebody just said, you didn't play the game. I don't want to hear it.
She would have a living room full of people at about 10 p.m. probably every other Friday or Saturday. Come up here and I already know what they want, and I got to sing whatever song I got.
Did you say song. Sing, not rap? You said sing, huh?
Sing. Yeah, they ain't trying to hear no rap. They ain't trying to hear no rap. Yeah.
You think you can do something with that? Hey man, Michael Jordan too light in the tail.
Okay, you know what, big dog?
Yes.
I'm light in the tail. If you want some of this, let's go one-on-one right now.
Let's go.
Everyone's playing the hits, but I'm a DJ. And one thing I know from my DJing experience is that you don't just play the hits. You play things that people haven't found out about yet. Discovery. Not up to me. I don't have this ego where I'm a buck, talk trash, and be like, yo, I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm gonna be like this. All right, I got enough talent. I got enough belief in me. I know what I want to do. Yep, let me go do it.
Wah, 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 wah. It's Friday. It's my day. It's the blackout. Now, whack out my murals. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, I'm in that zone right now, man. This is the most effective, most efficient we gonna be ever, because we gonna get in and we gonna get out. And I love you guys, but I also like when you like these videos. Subscribe to this channel, become a member, and get in that super chat so we could chop it up real quick, real fast, like my man Stomp, who is flying through the air with a big belly. I don't know what the hell that little character is. He also is here. He's on the set, popcorn, got his glasses on, ready to rock. And we gonna rock out today because we gonna get into Nick Wright deconstructing Stephen A. Smith. And when I'm talking about to the damn, he broke him down to the last compound. I mean, granular, like every sand pebble that exists in the ocean. He went there. We're going to go there with Charles Barkley, who has some criticism for those who criticize inside the NBA. We also got Stephen A. Smith, who is going to defend himself and still got some smoke for Jaylen Brown. It seems like that's never going to end. Gil's Arena wants to ask Stephen A. Smith a question. They say, why you only attack the brothers? Uh-oh, you know where that's going. We got the all-time All-NBA team that's been listed. The all-time All-NBA team. Woo, I can't wait for that. Marshall Faulk goes racial on coaching and coaching hires, and Shannon Sharp goes there with him. We'll see if he supports them, goes against them. We got some evidence. They better be right. Whitlock, he wants to talk about the NBA and how the black American lost the NBA to the Euros and to the non-black Euros. Uh-oh. That's deep. It's a lot of racial today. What's going on Friday? Look, even the screen is black. Look at that. Crazy. And Le Batard, he just wants to talk about sports media. All right. So enough said. Enough's going on. Top fans, love you guys out there always. Stomp is number one. I'm going to start saying it number one because it's always going to be Stomp. And then Master Proplex, TC210, OG, Mars Madness, and Peanut Butter Jelly. Peanut Butter Jelly been sneaking in there late. You think I ain't been noticing? The rest of y'all gotta be members. Don't be casual around here, girl. Shoot. If you like them, you gotta let them know, okay? But don't give them no twang, okay? Because when he get that twang, he act a little different. All right, speaking of acting different, this is different. I ain't expect to see this. Did y'all expect to see this? Dylan Brooks is out here eating, y'all.
What's up, y'all? It's the villain. I got something to reveal from Underdog. Unethical hoops, fine. So let me open.
He got a game. He got like an operation game. Unethical hoops. This is hood.
How we set up. This is what the board looks like.
SGA right there. Look at that. That's cold-blooded. And a referee. What are those? What is SGA wearing? God dang.
Head snap. A lot of people do that. Hook was James Harden's move. Push off.
Y'all gotta be kidding.
Right.
Can't lie. On my list of people who want to hang out with, Dylan Brooks is certainly on there. Kind of high, too.
So that's a foul. Foul. Next player's turn. Get yours when you come out at unethicalsports.com and play your game with your friends and family. And get reacquainted with the new foul beating from the villain.
Is when you got too much money. Both of them. Underdog got too much money. And Dylan Brooks got too much money. They literally was sitting there probably drinking, hydrating. It's like, man, look, I'm probably blowing a big one. They're like, guess what, dog? Got to make some money off this trolling shit. I already spent some money. I was at the Laker game. I knew they were going to lose. I knew they were going to get swept. Man, what y'all over there doing? Man, we making billions over here, these gambling fools. Oh, man, we need to do something together. All right, what we going to do? Man, you remember that game Operation? Let's just jack everything they did and just put SGA on it. He be flopping too. I'm on his head next year. That's crazy. Anyway, what ain't crazy, or maybe is Mina Kimes' list of top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL. Let's start at the top. Patrick Mahomes. Okay, we get into that territory where we were respecting Patrick Mahomes so much because of what he did, not what he's doing. That doesn't mean he's not top. He's not a top guy. He shouldn't be on this list. But is Patrick Mahomes the best quarterback in the NFL right now? Like being right now. Right here, right now. Like he literally got outplayed in both Super Bowls the last time we seen him, right? Last year wasn't his best year. They still rolling Kelsey back. And they did well in the draft and offseason. I give him that. Got the MVP, Super Bowl MVP. Man, look, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm like, dog, if you don't tell me about you, this is kind of like why people wear Letterman jackets. They wear Letterman jackets because when they go on their recruiting trips, they can't be talking about how good they are because they look foolish. So they that speak. You ever go to a recruiting trip and see somebody Letterman jacket, you be like, God dang. It'd be like all state. Conference 1, all state running back, California rushing leader, all-time sack record. Like you be like, damn. And that says enough for you, right? Patrick Mahomes got them rings, so it's speaking volumes, but is it echoing now? Like you said that a long time ago or a long way, like far away. Now, right here, Josh Allen. Okay, I can see him being one, but I also not seeing him being one because it's like, you ever gonna play in the Super Bowl? Lamar Jackson, same for you. Joe Burrow. This is where, like Joe Burrow, we all know the talent. And it's not even inconsistent. It's just, I went to a Super Bowl. So, do we have a number one quarterback in the NFL? Drake May. Oh, God. What? He balled last year, though. I can't lie. Now, is he going to ball again this year? Because the first year didn't show you that the second year was coming. So is the second year going to be the peak, or is that just going to be the beginning of consistency? Fifth? Drake May? All right, play that game where you put Drake May everywhere else and say, if Drake May were on the Chiefs, if Drake May was on the Bills. What mean it talking about? Justin Herbert is not under Drake May. I don't give a damn what the MVP said. He a better quarterback. He ain't had better results. I dare to say he may have had as good a success, but that's individual. So team success, hell no. Herbie, though, I saw a video I should have showed y'all, but it didn't really match up with the time. Justin Herbert is the reason we talk about the Chargers 99% of the time. He done made receivers. He done made the running game when they hurt. Defense is good. Can't lie. Come on, man. Herbie? Drake May over Herbert? This is weird. Okay, Dak ball last year. Dak is better to me than it to y'all. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Y'all got something mad. Y'all don't like people with receding hairlines or something. I don't know what y'all don't like about Dak Prescott, but it just bewilders me. Like, that dude is that dude. He is Dak Prescott. He like almost a symbol. Dak. It's just it. Jordan Love a baller. Caleb Williams did show up last year. And we know, he got arm talent, as they say. Arm talent? Goodness. That sucker be throwing it. Oh, God. That's a pretty ball. You know how some girls are nice and some are just pretty, right? And you don't even care what they say. You just be like, yep, I hear you. Look, his balls, I don't even care if they complete or not. I just be like, that's a pretty ball. Look at that. He threw that ball. Oh, Jesus. I shouldn't have been drinking on number 10. I should just scroll. Get the. Did he just win the MVP? Isn't he the best thrower of football in NFL history? That's what everybody I know that plays with him says. I had my boy Dennis Northcutt when he went to Detroit. This is like 15 years ago. He called me day one after practice. He was like, yo, let me tell you one thing, dog. Matthew Stafford throw the best ball I've ever seen. I said, really? And then I started looking again, because you know everybody know who Matthew Stafford is. You know, Georgia. Then he get there with Megatron and all that. You know he is. But then you start looking through the lens of somebody you really respect. And there's no football mind I respect more than my boy Dino. And he was like, watch it, dog. It's silly. And I started watching it. I was like, yo, he don't get the love he deserves because he in Detroit. He is insane. He Marino. And ain't nobody throwing no ball like y'all remember Duper and Clayton? Marino on Monday Night Football? Oh, my God. Duper, Clayton. I mean, it'd be from parking lot to parking lot. Matthew Stafford is, I can't even talk to this. Somebody in the comments got to say something. Stafford should be in the top, otherwise I'm okay. Okay, this is why I can't take some of these folks serious. What exactly has Herbert done? Oh, that's my boy. I went to school with Doc. Come on, Doc Rod, grow up. The damn 20 MVP was who? I can't, man. Okay, there you go. Stafford at 5? Maybe, yeah. Reigning MVP at 10. See, this is the thing, and we don't know the answer, so we just gonna beat ourselves up and pull our hair out. Cocaina. Need my medicine. Here's the thing. There are two schools of thought. One, she puts out her real list, like gun to head. Mina, we need your top 10. Really need it. Stop BSing. She ain't gonna write that order. I know for a fact. Lie detector test. She ain't writing that order. There's no way. That's not the real order. The second school of thought is, okay, you ain't really got a gun to my head because you really don't. So I'm gonna write down something that is accurate. At the same time, it's gonna get attention. And that's what they do. That's why people, when they get up there, they throw the first pitch. And now, coming to the mound, Snoop Dogg. They throw it in the crowd. Because if they throw a normal pitch, SportsCenter don't care. The newspapers don't care. Social media doesn't care. And we ain't going to watch it. That's the point. She got to throw some spice in there, some hot sauce in there. And Matthew Stafford at 10? Under Drake May? First of all, just resume, he better than Drake May. How about this? Even last year, he was better than Drake May. Is it May? Is it May? That's what they say every single motherfucker day. So just explaining the bias, explaining the BS that we all have seen, done, or witnessed. Okay, simple as that. Whatever. Okay, here's some other BS that everybody watching. We watching that OKC series like, whoa, this is insane. But the BS is the referees, and the BS is we thought or heard that OKC was better. We watched this year. San Antonio said they not. Now it's real.
Well, the Spurs' Dylan Harper got hurt. De'Aaron Fox is hurt. He'll probably come back. The Dylan Harper injury may decide the finals. Here are my 3 big takeaways after watching last night. 2 are not good for Oklahoma City.
Okay, let me give some love out there to my man Adrian Robles, who said people don't like Dak Prescott is because he's a Cowboy. It must be something, because that don't make no damn sense. Continue, Colin.
Number 1, J-Dub, Jalen Williams, got hurt again. He's their number 2 scorer. And it's a hammy again. So the number 2 scorer for Oklahoma City will not be 100% the rest of the series. And
if they advance, not for the finals.
A.J. Mitchell, young player, got hurt late. Quad strain. Is he coming back? So
nope. He may be out there, but it won't be him.
Now, Oklahoma City is mostly built, deepest team in the league, to overcome injuries more than any other team. But they're going to become now very SGA reliant. A.J. Mitchell has been a great spark plug. J-Dub gives you 20 with his eyes closed. And, last night SGA delivered. But and Oklahoma City's built for it, but against the Spurs defense, it is less than ideal. That's bad.
Spurs got hurt too. Let's see if he says it.
Second big issue for Oklahoma City. The only way to stop, to this point, Wemby, is to grab him, push him, pull him, hang on him, hack-a-shack. Yeah. Hack-a-shack didn't work, by the way, long term. And those foul calls, they'll double on the road. You're going to get some calls at home. Last night, when Hartenstein had 3 fouls in the first half, might as well have called 8. You're not getting those calls on the road.
I love Colin. Colin's so good at what he does. He laughs at his own jokes in the middle of his own monologue. That's gang-related. I do that too.
And also, Adam Silver is not going to allow, nor should he, the face of the league or the emerging face of the league, Wemby, to be pulled, dragged, pushed. They're not going to allow that. It's crap.
He wanted to say bullied.
Crappy television. It's bad sports. And remember, this series just set an NBA record in Game 1 ratings. You're not going to let, by the way, a 7'4" guy, and we're all concerned about his health long-term anyway, you're not going to let people hang on him.
Yeah.
No commissioner's going to do that.
Yep.
So for Oklahoma City.
Now, y'all may be questioning, how is he going to make that change? He's going to make a change. All it does is forces his hand to go to the rules committee. They go down to the referees, and all they say is, look, we know you're calling all the fouls, but you better call these. Simple as that. They do it in the NFL. I've seen the meetings. I've seen the referees. I've seen it written on the whiteboard. Today, points of, you ever heard of anybody ever say points of emphasis? Yeah, that means they looking for that first. That's the most important thing. Kind of reminds me of when people promise things. I hate promising. I just say yes or no. Like in the Bible. Like if you promise, I ain't promising nothing. I'm just saying yes or no. But this points of emphasis is promise. Points of emphasis, I promise we calling fouls on Wemby now. We saw what happened in game 2.
You got 2 injuries. Now you're SGA reliant and the Wemby issue. So now, San Antonio, they may have fewer problems, but it could be a series killer. Is Stephon Castle's a great player. He is a lot of things. He's a bully defensively. He's 18 points. He's competitive. But what he isn't is a point guard. He doesn't have a tight enough handle. He's very loose. And when it comes to point guards and quarterbacks, it's all in the details.
All right, we're going to stop it there, because we did that yesterday about Castle and his turnovers, and the most turnovers in NBA history since they've been tracking them. Real spit, these first 2 games. Okay, and it's funny to me. The only thing, look, everything he said accurate, we get it. The thing about Castle is what I want y'all to notice, because right now Castle is a young player, second year? People love him, and they see how great he is. And so even when they know listen to this, he has the most turnovers in NBA history in 2 games. It's Stephon Castle. Did you see how delicately he talked about that? Because Castle, we like him. We don't know enough about him. We ain't built him up enough to tear him down. However, when that same person is a James Harden, who at one time was talked about like a Stephon Castle. Remember when he was the 3rd option in OKC? Oh, my God. They need to really try to build around him. It's impossible because they got Westbrook and they got Durant. Shout out to Westbrook. Saw him yesterday at school. And then all this stuff. And you looking like, yeah, if I was Harden, it'd be tough for me to play behind them dudes. I'm a baller too. But then when he leaves and he does it, well, I kind of get it. Well, I don't know. He greedy. I don't know. I kind of get it. Then he balls. Then you're like, whoa, that was a smart move, insane. Then all of a sudden you be like, tick tock, tick tock. When he gonna win a chip? Tick tock, tick tock. You ain't won a chip? And now, when you do something that is less egregious than what Stephon Castle just did, who ain't got no stripes, we gonna light your ass up. What world are we living in that's inverted to the point where when you make it, when you really are doing it, that's the ones we want to kill? If anything, it should be the ones who ain't done nothing. Like if we really doing some Darwinism, survival of the fittest, ain't it the one who's been at it the most, the fittest? Stephon Castle's resume compared to James Harden's resume, will you stop playing with me? But I told you, people always care about 2 P's, potential and production, and they care in that order. They care in that order. You go to school, you go to a new school, freshmen, everybody talking about the freshmen. You see these freshmen? Oh, we got to hurry. We got this little baller. We got this dude come in. Oh, you see that little pretty freshman? Everybody, the sophomores, the juniors, and even the seniors. The seniors are the ones talking. Nobody care. You old news. You here now, but you old news. Got a couple Porsche trucks, couple old schools. Hey, get up out of here. They do it in the NFL. Oh, my God. Guess who's coming? Peyton Manning. Drew Bledsoe over there saying, yo, I'm about to sign a $100 million deal. And they like, man, move. I just went to the Super Bowl. Man, move. Peyton Manning. Just crazy. They build him Stephon Castle up. He did the worst thing you could ever do in playing basketball, which is give the ball to the other team the most that anybody's ever done, ever. And they like, oh, it's okay. His handle is just a little loose. Let James Harden do that. They on his head. Pause. Just catching the biases. Catching when we like them and when we don't. It's the same person. Just one day you wake up, you look at them different. Not everybody thought it was physical out there, Wimby. Not everybody gonna call the commissioner for you, Wimby.
I watched the whole game.
Hey, nice flex.
Well, I was going back and forth between that and the hockey game, not gonna lie.
You watched your whole game.
Yeah. But I was going back between the Kings and the Avs.
Okay, get to the point. Rambling wreck.
You people at home and on TV talking about they were physical with Wimby. Man, y'all need to stop it. I've been kissed harder.
Jesus. I mean, I always leave Charles Barkley out the GOAT conversation when I talk about sports media, and it's really because I think he's bigger than sports media. Like, he transcended it. Like, I don't even think of him like in Stephen A. and Skip and all them. I'm like, he's Barkley. Like, I had your shoes, and now you're the best at doing this? That was hilarious.
Was he physical, putting a body on him? See that, Modesto Galato, could you stop it?
I don't like songs.
That little stuff he was doing, Hartenstein.
I can't play that song. You're going to shut me down. You ain't doing that. All right, we're in Barkley talking again. Good.
It wasn't overly aggressive. He didn't hit. There was no excessive fouls. But for you people thinking that's physicality, y'all need to shut the hell up.
Well, in this day.
Blah, blah, blah. Look, what he's talking about is real, but we also know it's not real. They have changed the rules, and thank God they did, because I got a son, I got daughters, and if they ever get to any level of anything, I want it easier and safer for them. Yes, I said that. Who doesn't? You want it harder for your kids? I played in the NFL. I played in the NFL where you had hell to pay every day. Every practice, Wednesday. Oh, Jesus. Harder than the game. Thursday. Oh, God. I'm already sore. Wednesday is bad because I'm still sore from last Sunday. Thursday's bad because I'm sore from last Sunday and now Wednesday. Friday, we chilling. Good. Saturday, we chilling. Good. Let me recover. Charge my batteries up. Plug the Tesla in. Sunday, rinse and repeat. However, don't get it twisted. I just went to Ronnie Lott's trophy impact luncheon. So he has a big award for the best defender in the country, 20-some years going, right? So you think of the Heisman, you typically think of a quarterback or offensive player. He has the Heisman for defenders. Ronnie Lott, no better person to do it. Shout out to everybody there. I'm there. He's there. P there, C there, mama there, we there. Ain't no salary cap on top of my dollars. I ain't take my medicine. It's Friday. So he's there. Christian Okoye is there. He spoke first. Emmanuel Acho spoke after him. Shout out to Acho. Here's the thing. Okoye got up on the stage, and I said, damn, them stories he was telling about practice, he literally said this, and I quote, I hated football. And I just cried on the inside because I ain't going to lie. I knew exactly what he meant. I felt the same way. And y'all got to understand what he meant. He's like, it hurt every way, every day, every play. So you're like, why do I want to love something that hurts me? Now, we don't really mean it literally, fully, absolutely, because we love football. Football's done more for us than we've done for football. But, boy, we had to die and go practice. Now, you go to a practice now, you walk in there, it feel like you just landed in Hawaii. Like they give you a lay when you walk into practice now. The players, they be like, hello, welcome to NFL practice. We are going to take care of you. We know how much money you are. We know how much you guys present, how valuable you are. We're going to make sure that you are ready as an entertainment product for our Sunday festival. You're like, what? Suckers getting Arnold Palmer's and Gatorade. They out there chilling, they feet up. They valet the Lambos. What? Y'all got valet in the NFL? Whew. Jealous as a mug, but glad. I did not go through what I went through, and they ain't go through what they went through before me for it to be harder. The day I called Bruce Smith and talked to him, and he was like, he had left. They released Bruce Smith to go to Washington. That's my football father. It's my job now. I'm the next Bruce Smith. I'm like, and then we talking. Then I balled that year. He balled that year. And we were like, you could have did this together. He was like, I know. You know how they act when you get older. Anyway, I got paid. We on the phone. He like, don't spend it all in one place. God, dog. Now, what are you doing? We laughing because it's like, why am I making money like Bruce Smith? That don't make no sense. We laughing at it. Point being, he's the realist. He knows. I didn't do what I did so it could be harder. It's supposed to be easier. Same thing. And I give you that example, Joey Bosa. We had the same exact numbers when we both got our money. He got 130 million. I got 40. It ain't supposed to be harder. Shout out to Roger Goodell for making it that easy. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all got to follow these breadcrumbs. Y'all got to see what's happening. Things change. Like the Knicks, who have historically, as they say in the ring culture, not showed up. But now, in 21 years before this dude got there, they had 8 playoff wins. Now in the 4 years with him, they got 33. God, dog. That's all you got to show in a contract negotiation. I mean, he a max player, super max player anyway. But point being, do you understand? People are saying literally right now, if the Knicks win the championship, this guy is the best Knick of all time just because he won it. They don't care about nothing else. Don't show no other stats, nothing. He's the leader of the team that finally did it in our lifetime. Because the last time they won 72, 74, something like that. He got them feeling so good out there. After a 2-0 series lead, they don't won the first 2. They got jokes.
I'm never a huge analytics guy. At a certain point, they're a lamppost to a drunk person. You can lean on them, but it won't get you home. So,
there's no way he pulled that. That is hilarious. Lamppost to a drunk person? You can lean on them, but they ain't going to get you home? What? He got a good grandma.
At a certain point, you got to have a good feel for the game.
Oh, my God, bro.
I'm not going to lie. That was Gerald Wright, his quote, man. So shout out Jay Wright.
Wait, hold up. No, we're not moving on from that.
That's a great quote.
Sick quote.
Analytics drunk. Lamppost to a drunk person? It ain't going to get you home. You can lean on it, though.
I was with Cal, so I didn't hear that.
You ain't even go to college.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, I know you went to school, but did you go to class? Is it different? Everybody go to school. Not everybody go to class. Like Cat, like I've been this big and this good for a long time. Josh Hart, like, yeah, I was good too, but I had to earn it a little different.
I'm never a huge analytics guy.
All right, blah, blah, blah. That's great right there. Adrian Robles, what you talking about? Who is better, Wiley, Dak or Hurts? Thoughts? Oh, Dak. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, I like Dak much better than Jalen Hurts. Why? Jalen Hurts has great, like, composure, field general stuff. Dak has the same thing, but I like how Jalen Hurts, you can tell, is a coach's son. That sucker's a professional. Dak's a professional. I like Dak's version more because it seems like it's more relatable. Like, Jalen coming in like, look, I'm here to do a job. And y'all want to do it with me? Come with me. If not, oh well, the job's still getting done. Where Dak is like, hey, let's go get this. That's just intangibles. That's what my read is. So I give a slight edge to Dak just because, even though I think that Jalen is peaked higher in his intangibles, they're not relatable, so therefore they're not translating the same. Now you're like, what do you mean? They don't won a Super Bowl. Yes, they have. They've been to 2. Yes, they have. They also got a different roster, different organization. Everything is different. But Jalen Hurts has translated in that way. It's also undermining him in the same way. Tangibles? No. Dak Prescott, he has worked himself. I didn't say he ain't. If you give me Justin Herbert, he blow both of these out the water. But Justin Herbert ain't in this conversation. Dak Prescott has worked himself into a level where he's consistently top 10. And if you really want to be real, he around 7, 8 all the time. That world. From a 3rd rounder, 4th rounder, Romo backup? Not bad. Jalen Hurts was supposed to be, and then, look, hey, y'all got to remember, Tua was it. Coming out of high school, Tua was it. But Jalen Hurts was that before him. And then he lost that. And then he kind of built it back up, but he didn't build it back up with tangibles. He built it back up with intangibles. That's how he was able to respond. You knocked him down, his mentality was, I'm getting back up. But the reason you were able to knock him down is because you saw the tangibles weren't as good as you thought they were. He got priced too high. So then he become a 2nd rounder. But he still got that mindset, and I'm going to work my way back to where I need to go. But now when you see him there, you still got, this is what everyone is feeling and noticing. When you got all that around you, you're like, the reason you're doing that is not because him and coach ain't cool. It's because he doesn't have enough of the talent that jumps off the playbook that goes beyond what the coach is saying. Or he has so much belief in his intangibles that he ain't going to listen to coach because I'm a coach's son and damn, I'm the coach on the field. Y'all clip that and listen to what I just said. Y'all going to learn exactly why you feel the way about Jalen Hurts. Now, if you just didn't listen to it because you heard that I said Jalen Hurts this and didn't want to hear it because you're a Dak fan or vice versa, let it go by you. Everything in sports is a talent conversation. And talent is what's going to be translated based off of your ability. Talent is not just how good you could be. It's what's coming out. We have misrepresented talent. We call talent ability. No, ability is ability, dummy. That's why it's called ability. Hey, when people do that. No, talent is this coming out. Wow, look how talented he is. How you know that? It came out. So, Jalen Hurts is not as talented as we thought he was. It's okay. Tom Brady wasn't as talented as anybody thought he was. Nobody thought he had talent like that. He was sharing reps in college. You can't be a GOAT after sharing reps in college, but he did. So don't act like he got a limit. You can intangible your way to the top. Matter of fact, I think it's easier because you know already, hey, dog, I got to go get it. I ain't got it. I ain't got it naturally. I got to go get it. All the other people who got it naturally, it's the curse of the gifted. Whew. Adrian Robles just gave me a whole segment. That was crazy. Respect, though. Respect. Real spit. That's how the game goes. So that's why everybody squints when they see Jalen Hurts. They just, I don't know. Something ain't right. You know what ain't right? You know you shouldn't be paying that much for that bag. How much that purse cost? Nah, I'm good. That's what you're thinking. That's exactly what you're feeling. Anyway, let's keep with these Knicks. I like this. This could be a good topic right here because we see a lot of famous people when we watch them Knicks games. What the hell going on back there in that celebrity row?
Being famous does not guarantee you a seat on Knicks Celebrity Row. If you're wondering how all these celebrities end up courtside at Madison Square Garden, it's actually way more exclusive than you think. First off, there's a difference between uppercase Celebrity Row and lowercase Celebrity Row. Lowercase Celebrity Row is basically the broader courtside area where you'll see dozens of athletes, actors, singers sitting in the most expensive, camera-friendly seats. But uppercase Celebrity Row is the ultra-exclusive section of 6 to 8 front row seats reserved for the biggest names in the building.
Man, this is that good discrimination, that good. Man, this is deep. They spend a lot of money too. I mean, they're north of $200,000 for these seats, at least. Let's hear it.
We're talking Spike Lee, Timothée Chalamet, Ben Stiller, Tracy Morgan, a combined net worth of over $300 million sitting in just those 4 seats alone. Now, there's no set criteria for who sits in these seats. According to former Knicks executives and people familiar with the process, it really comes down to how famous you are, your relationship with MSG, and how big that Knicks game is.
She just said there was no criteria and then she just gave us 3 things. How famous you are. Like, anyway, I trip out about this. Tell me if y'all the same. When I listened to this and she was like, a total combined net worth of $300 million. That's a lot of money. Let's start there. A lot of money. More than I got. More than probably all of us got together plus some, right? Okay. But think about it. They in New York City. That ain't how do I say this right? There are a lot of people with $300 million in New York City. Them suckers be, some of them hedge fund cats, some of them billionaires. So the thing that trips me out is how they're playing the fame game with fortune. Because there's a billionaire that's saying, there's 6 seats and there's a combined $300 million net worth. So you could do the simple math. That's $50 million of net worth per seat and I'm worth $2 billion? Let me buy all 6 of them seats and sit nobody there. Now shut up and make me change. Somebody could do that. In New York, that's super easy.
So for a playoff game like tonight, where the Knicks are on one of their strongest runs in decades, those seats become even more competitive. Now, some celebrities like Spike Lee reportedly buy their own courtside tickets, while others are personally invited by MSG because they're considered part of the entertainment. But here's the part people don't realize.
Now, that's the famous you want to be. You want to be so famous that people just want you there because you're famous. I got to tell you my Kim Kardashian story. That's when I knew what fame was. I'll tell you that after.
If MSG is giving you free courtside tickets, there are unwritten expectations that come with it. Show up camera ready, appear on the Jumbotron, maybe film some promo content and support events, but most importantly, act like you genuinely want to be there. If celebrities don't play along, the perks can disappear. For example, supermodels Emily Ratajkowski and Irina Shayk left their free courtside seats early during a Knicks comeback, and later when Ratajkowski asked for free Rangers tickets, MSG reportedly turned her down.
She ain't used to that. Oh, fine self. You know she ain't used to getting turned down. Blah, blah, blah. That's why she left early. Like, these free tickets, who cares? And then she called back. Publicists call them again. I need to go back. I need to go back to the game so I can leave early. They were like, Let me tell you my Kim Kardashian story. So this is it. This is kind of like me DJing. I'm at that crux. I'm at that crossroads of DJing. I really was DJing, but I DJ before social media and before EDM. So it wasn't as big then as it is now. Hip hop has always kind of had this weird relationship, this consumer relationship where hip hop DJs were the most famous, but they wasn't making a ton of money. Now, Kid Capri, he was doing it, Biz Markie, just because he DJ'd and he was a rapper. People were making money, good money, 5, 10,000 a show, whatever. The most I ever got was 50,000. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. 50,000. I did a Super Bowl and some stuff. 50,000. This is like in the early 2000s. I was like, I'm DJing for the rest of my life. Problem is, EDM hit. And when EDM hit, oh my God, the world got interested in DJing. And every person that had $200 and lived by a Radio Shack or lived by a Best Buy or a Guitar Center, they was in there. So now you got gremlins, a billion DJs overnight because of EDM. It's too easy to DJ. It's great music though. I love EDM, but it's easy to DJ. It's all 128 BPMs. Like every song, it can sound like a 9 million hour marathon and you've played the same songs. People are like, what is this? It's insane. I remember, so I'm going to this show in New York City and they're like, Marcellus, you're there, you DJ, you host a little and all this stuff. And Kim Kardashian is going to be our special guest. All right, that's cool. I know her from LA back in the days and all that stuff. And I know her loosely by this time. I know how much I got paid. Y'all ready to hear this? I'm DJing and hosting, right? I'm there like 10 to 2. No, it's 10 to like 12. I'm doing the DJing first. She's going to come around 11 something, 12. I'm there for 2 hours. I got paid 10,000 or something like that. 15,000. See, I told you I should have did EDM. But the point is, numbers coming down. But nah, it was a simple appearance, 2 hours. Her, what? She came in there. Hi to everybody. Hey, how you doing, Marcel? Hey, how you doing, Kim? Bye. Let them take pictures of her about 5 minutes. Dipset. Hey, gone. Peace. Crowd went crazy. They got all they wanted from that event. Blah, blah, blah. I found out how much she got paid. I said, how much you get paid? No, you didn't. I heard it was a 7-figure. She got 7 figures for walking in this club. Next time I should have just grabbed her and said, hey, come on. Let me walk with you and get 100,000. Jesus. Oh, man. I'm just telling you these stories because it's crazy. Cats be eating. Famous as hell. You so famous that they want you at a game to be camera ready? Like I'm not going to be. Oh, man. Hey, people criticizing inside the NBA, so we're going to get into that. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, become a member, hit the super chat. We still got to get into the title story. We ain't got into that headline yet. Nick Wright deconstructs Stephen A. Smith. And Stephen A. Smith got to defend himself and still go at Jaylen Brown. We got that. Gil Arena goes off on the racial element. Why you always going at brothers? We got a lot of that. The all-time All-NBA team. Marshall Faulk goes there on coaching. Whitlock. We got it all, baby. Let's go on the inside the NBA. Let's deconstruct this.
I still don't know if fans fully understand the Inside the NBA deal where you air on ESPN, but the show is still being produced by Turner, and it's out of Atlanta with Turner and Warner Brothers, Discovery, whatever you want to call it. I'm always going to say Turner.
Hey, listen, it could be Paramount. You never know, Jimmy.
Right. Right. It's Paramount. Yes, I forgot about that. True. Yeah. There's been two themes. One, sort of like the disjointed schedule and whether the show is still the same, et cetera, et cetera. How would Charles Barkley assess the first year of this arrangement with Inside the NBA airing on ESPN?
Ooh, who doesn't want to hear this answer? But I got to give love to great comments when I see them. You guys have tremendous comments. You just write so many, I can't see them all. But Stomp said, Dak Prescott does more with less, and Jaylen does less with more. I could have saved my voice in about 10 minutes on that damn monologue and said that. That's what it feels like as well. Dak does more, Jaylen does less.
It's been perfect. And I don't throw that word around lightly. They have been amazing to work with. I wish we could work. You know, we only work one time in December, one time in January. You know, I think that Adam Silver's got to get a hold of this thing. I think the games are too disjointed right now.
Before we get into that, you said something. You said you dropped a jewel. Y'all didn't work enough. Our habits changed. Y'all remember COVID, pre-COVID? Y'all remember post-COVID? The biggest thing I saw in media that changed was the interview. Because before COVID, everybody had to be in studio and everyone had to fly out to Green Bay and be around this table and talk about Lambeau Field. Man, COVID hit. We couldn't go nowhere. After COVID, people like, don't go nowhere. Hey, put a Zoom, put a damn Digicam up in Lambeau, put a drone over there. I'm at the crib. You at the crib. Look at Lambeau. And I'm not lying. I used to say that 10, 20 years ago. I was like, dog, why are we going? You know how expensive this is? First of all, I hate these. This is why I hate some media cats. Because they never lived before. So now they in their 30s and 40s and they getting per diem and they like, we got to go to Lambeau for 3 days and they pumped. They get away from their wife. They get to go to the hotel bar, start hollering at some girls from Chicago who came down to Green Bay and they thinking this is fun. We out there for 30 minutes on camera and we out there for 3 days. This shit ain't fun. I want to go home. My backyard is fun, homie. So then we out there, I'm like, meeting at the meeting, production. It's a 30-minute interview. Why we got 3-hour meetings? Anybody? Oh, but the athlete's the arrogant one. No, I'm the smart one. Dog, we are doing too much. So that's what that was. Our habits change. So when I used to know on a Tuesday, I could watch me some Inside the NBA. When that changed, I don't check myself. I changed my habits. That's what happened. Continue.
Like NBC, Peacock, Amazon. I think we have disrespected the fans. They don't know when the games are on. I just think that's really unfair to the fans. And I understand. Adam, I love Adam. Adam's a great guy. But he took the most money. But man, it's hard for me. Like when we weren't having games, I had to go to my app and see where the game was at.
This is my proposal, and I'm sure I'm not the first, but this is difficult to actually come to execution and fruition. They need a central app. Like the TV Guide used to be. We need, and people say it's called cable, but the point is we're not all on cable. We're all streaming. I got 20 different streaming inputs. I put on my home screen. I'm like, whoa, I'm not scrolling through all of that. I need it to be as simple as all of these streaming companies come together. Now, the problem is they all gonna want their share, and what company is that gonna be that brings it all together? But point being, I literally need to just turn on my TV and say, OKC, San Antonio. Nope, there it is. Instead of, I got to type it out or say it, and then it's like, and then it's like, oh, but most of us do discovery. We actually like go through it. Is it on YouTube today? Is it on Amazon today? We don't know. So Apple is sitting there like, we could tell you, but we do that for movies and music, but they ain't paying us for them damn sports. I don't know what the hell going on, but it's too damn difficult.
I was like, is it on NBC? Yeah. Is it on Peacock? Is it on Amazon? Right. The nights we haven't been working. So it's been frustrating for me.
Same.
I can imagine how frustrated it is for the regular fan. And I think I'm not sure what the solution is because they've taken all the money now. But they've got to do something because I think we've done a disservice to the fans.
Yeah, early in the playoffs, it's a mess. I mean, now we're in a good spot because you guys, ESPN/ABC has the East. We know NBC has the West, so you don't have to think
So let me
about
ask you a question. So I don't even know this. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Do NBC have exclusive or they have to share with Amazon?
They are.
Just say you don't know. See, they are. Now, I may be wrong. I may be right. Sounds like you don't know, but you're about to make it up because you're on air. Let's hear it.
If I'm not mistaken, they
y'all catching all this shit? This is what we got to do. We got to get back to who we really are as people. We forgot the best answer in class is either the answer, yes, no answer, no, or I don't know. When did we shame I don't know? Why no one raised the teacher's like, Marcellus, what's the capital of California? L.A.? No. Lisa, what's the capital of California? San Francisco? No. John, what's the capital of California? Sacramento? Ding, 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 ding. Lisa or Marcellus, next time, just say you don't know. Dumbasses. What are we doing? Let's get them out of here, man. They ain't talking about nothing. They don't know. Nah, we'll do a part 2 on that. Boy. I don't know is a good answer, y'all. But they used to catch you up on them damn multiple choices. You'd be like, A, LA, San Francisco, Sacramento, I don't know. All the above. None of the above. Oh, I used to hate none of the above and all the above in the same damn question. Oh, my God. I'm done. I have no idea. Actually, Sacramento is the capital of California, and I'm on my way to Sacramento soon. I'm going to get it. All right, love to you guys. Let's keep this thing going. Stephen A. Smith got to defend himself. Make sure you like this video right now. I'm gonna ball my fist up until y'all like this video. Like the video, damn it. Subscribe to the channel, become a member, hit the super chat. We chop it up right now. Get it in. Stephen A. Smith, you still got a little issue with Jalen Brown. Let's go.
Despite your greatness throughout the years and being in 6 conference finals and 2 NBA finals and winning a championship and winning a finals MVP and a conference finals MVP, and establishing yourself as one of the best two-way players in the entire NBA, if not the world right now.
Why is it so dark? Melancholy of it. Man, what is going on? Y'all really got an issue?
The endorsements go to your teammate, Jason Tatum.
Man, I heard that before. Keep going. I'm getting tired of it.
Me, people not rocking with me or whatever. I get paid to talk about y'all. I don't get paid to talk to y'all, but I never hesitate to talk to you. That's not smart. You can't come out 24 hours after losing in the first round and call that your favorite season when you are a champion.
If a champion can't do it, who in the hell can? You saying no one can? No one can have a favorite season that didn't end with a championship? That's what he's saying. See, this is why we got to have logical math. One thing that I do respect about higher education is they take you out of memorization and they start taking you into exploration. You got to start thinking for yourself. That's why you get into so many arguments with professors in college, because you're starting to think for yourself. You're like, wait a minute. I know they wrote that in that book, but that book old. Like, it ain't like that anymore. You are now testing theory with reality. What did I just hear? I can't have a favorite of something unless it's the ultimate of success based on their standards. There was a day where we didn't give a damn about no championships. We wanted to win them, but when you didn't win them, you didn't say you lost. You didn't lose anything. You just didn't win a chip. Remember those days? I remember that. Like, oh, man, we didn't win. First of all, how can I feel bad if I didn't win a championship? Because every other team, 28 in the NBA, every other 28 in the NBA, every other team can't even say anything. And they smiling. They in the offseason. They in Cancun. But guess what? They in the penthouse in Cancun. Oh, this is some weird stuff we are going through here.
That doesn't look good. Period.
No, it's not a period. It's a comma. Semicolon, maybe. No period. No period.
But it's also not the end of the world that I said that.
True. Great point.
It's just a nugget to point out that you might want to correct. That's all. Now, having said all of this.
Oh, here we go.
If you don't understand or want to embrace the sincerity with which I'm saying what I'm saying, and instead you want to engage in your level of negativity and insults and all of that stuff, be my guest.
You can't say engage and then say yours. You mean ours. See, we got to catch this stuff. And I don't even catch it all. But y'all got to start helping me. And you got to start correcting people. The way to get lost, the easy way to get lost is go the wrong way. The way that most of us get lost is think we're going the right way, but we 1 degree off. Then you go another. You're an airplane pilot, you 1 degree off in your coordinates, you may think you going there. Hey, we going. Take off from LAX to Sacramento, the capital of California, right, Marcellus? No, wrong one. All right, so here we go. We 1 degree off. Next thing you know, man, that show look like the Golden Gate Bridge. Why are we landing? You're a degree off, dog.
It doesn't faze me. I'm not going to respond again to all of this stuff. It's unnecessary. None but love and respect for you and your family. You're good people, they're good people. But I don't think you should have done what you did 24 hours after losing in the first round.
Does the time really matter? Because you keep trying to hide behind the time. Like, if I did it a year later, it matters. Like, it's too early to tell the truth? Some people used to think that way. At a funeral, it used to be where, dog, don't clown. Don't joke. Now you go to a funeral, it's a celebration of life. You better be laughing. If you sad at a funeral now, at a celebration of life, people are like, what's wrong? They've moved on. Or you kind of look, I've been there. I'm like, yo, they losing their mind. Like, dog, almost tipping the casket over. You're like, dog. You almost like looking at them like you taking this too hard. Like, they're gone. You're here. Let them live through you, right? We've had mind shifts. We've had culture shifts. You can't say something's your favorite unless it's the best. That means you're being controlled. That means, first of all, it's not your original thought or feeling. It's what they have given you in propaganda. This is the best. Someone, remember those days? Coca-Cola's the best. Pepsi-Cola's the best. I like this Hawaiian punch. Well, you can't say that. It ain't the best. They don't even sell that everywhere. Well, everywhere they sell it, I'm buying it.
That's all.
Talking about my Hawaiian punch like that, cuz. What's wrong with you?
You can want me gone because of that all you want to. As is the case with you on a basketball court, my contract is guaranteed too.
Yeah, but you also said you better stop saying this or else you're going to send a bat signal upstairs and you may be out of there. So he like, well, why don't you get up out of there? You talking too. I'm glad I'm here to referee this BS.
Not going away.
Neither one of y'all going nowhere.
Which means I'm going to continue to cover sports as fair as I possibly can cover it.
What you talking about, Willis? What you mean as fair as possible? What do you mean, be fair or not? All this half pregnant. Ain't nobody half pregnant either. My kids always walk around here doing that trying. Daddy, I tried. Do or do not. There is no try, right? You know, this Yoda over here, baby. You either did it or you didn't. It's okay if you didn't. Do it next time. I want to hear this. There is no try.
Not going to get personal.
Oh, stop.
I did mean what I say, though.
You did get personal.
You did make $53 million this past year. You're gonna make $57 million next year, and 61 after that, and 67 after that. You could have video that's not relying on a laptop. You could have a damn studio instead of some damn room or dungeon or whatever the hell it is.
He didn't get personal? Yo, I'm starting to really feel, I think I know Stephen A. Smith. Like his persona. Because I actually know him, the person. I ain't seen him in forever, but, you know, I've had many of engagements. This is a guy that goes to the store and is going to buy what the mannequin's wearing. He going to buy what is everyone's favorite. He going to put on the outfit that everybody else wants to put on. He ain't going to put on what he think is fresh. Nah, that ain't fresh enough. Because he is telling Jalen Brown that why are you in some little dungeon or something, studio stuff? Do you understand that Jalen Brown could buy any studio set? He can buy your set. How about that? What if Jalen Brown's like, dog, I'll buy your set. You got a landlord, somebody sold it to you, I'll double the price. You gonna double it again? Because people try to do that sometimes, not really with me, but I know that that's bait. And I tell you what's crazy. I got 4 studio setups in my basement. I only use 2. I've used 2. And it's funny when somebody ever tried to joke, but they, you know, most people who joke you don't know. But when somebody came over, they was like, oh, damn. And they was like, this is dope. And I was like, thank you. No traffic either. You know what I mean? Like, stop thinking understated means you ain't got it or you ain't made it. The 3 billionaires I know, really billionaires, like billion, that I hang with, and this is not a flex, this is just to tell you. I'm telling you why it's not a flex. I ain't got that money. Understated. Fewer cars than my teammates. I even had 6, 7 cars at one time. Fewer cars than all of us. Now, their houses are kind of crazy, but fewer cars than all of us. Wardrobe, a mess. Real spit. This whole, I got to show it because I got it. Jalen Brown got way more than Stephen A. Smith and way more than me. So why has he got to show it to have it? Oh, that's great. This is bad, kids. Kids, don't listen to this. Don't do this. Be different.
Producer, director, hire somebody if you can. You can afford it. I meant what I said about that. Because I'm just accusing you of being cheap in that regard, but I'm only playing around with you about that. Do what you want.
Okay, my bad.
But all that's not necessary, bro. The venom and the hostility, that's you not owning up to you.
Is there a mirror there? Because he just pointed at himself, I think, too. Y'all both engaging in this, man. Don't tell me. I hate when somebody in a fight and all of a sudden you lose in the fight, then you be like, why are you fighting, man? Why you want to go here? No. Keep throwing them blows. Keep throwing them blows.
Because ain't no way in hell you were supposed to lose a 3-1 lead to a Sixers team with an injured Joel Embiid.
This is wrong, and I shouldn't say this in some respects, but I'm going to say it because Jalen Brown won't say it. Or nobody else is going to talk for Jalen Brown because everybody's scared of Stephen A. Smith, maybe. I don't know. But, Stephen A., you have lost before, too. I give you your 3-1 lead example. See, this is what they do. They use an example that they don't have a counter to, so therefore everybody act like, oh, well, you the only one losing. Jalen Brown lost a 3-1 lead, right? Not supposed to happen. It's happened before, but it shouldn't happen. You don't do this to Steph Curry. Steph Curry lost a 3-1 lead. Everybody loves Steph Curry, though, so let him go. Let him slide. Jalen Brown, how dare you? And he lost his in the championship. Anyway, Stephen A. Smith, all that hard work, all that greatness, he had a late night show on ESPN. To me, that's a big lead on everybody else who was just doing NFL Live like me. I'm still in the cafeteria doing shows. You on late night ESPN. You had your own show. You lost that. Nothing wrong. Unless you want to say somebody else's losses is wrong, then it's like, all right, well, yours is wrong. You had a lead on everybody. Then you came back and you became it. Jalen Brown did the reverse. He already been a champion. Then he lost a 3-1 lead. You lost your show, and then you became the biggest with your show. You should actually have more respect for this dude, bro.
You weren't supposed to lose no damn 3-1 lead.
You weren't supposed to lose your show.
And if you did lose it, go home and lick your wounds and at least pretend it hurts.
See, I told you. I ain't faking shit. Pretend for what? For who? That means you giving the power away. I ain't got to act like this is going to kill me. It ain't. I gave all I had. Did you ever read Vince Lombardi, John Wooden? They said, hold your head high. Don't lose your joy between wins and losses. Keep your enthusiasm through the ups and downs. You got to go back to work tomorrow. He got to work out. He can't work out 3-1. Man, you better move on. It ain't your last miss. It's your next make. That's what you better be focused on.
Instead of being on video in 24 hours, talking about how it was your favorite season. Look at the headlines in Boston. Listen to sports talk radio there. See what they're saying. They don't disagree with me on this.
Oh, God. So I got other people. First of all, I got other people chorusing what I'm saying, so that means I'm right. No. Do you know that the gates to heaven are narrow and few come between? So if you're saying what everyone is saying, you always should just stop and think. Check yourself. You're probably going the wrong way. Most people don't get there. It just looks like most people get there because most people are together. It's a big crowd. You think that's the way to go. I give you an example. Get on a freeway. Get on a highway. Your exit is Slauson Avenue. You're going to see a line of cars. A line of cars. 10 minutes deep waiting to get off that exit at Slauson Avenue. Don't lie. Have you ever just said, man, I'm going to get off on that exit, but I ain't getting in that line? It's a lot. The gates to heaven are narrow. Few come between. The way to get there, you can get in that line, or you can also, You know a space between them cars. Find one of them big-ass dump trucks that got to go. Rum, 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 rum. When he doing that, right in there. Save me 10 minutes. Point being, you ain't got to get in line with everybody, and everybody got to be no big-ass mass chorus. That's usually not the right way.
I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, there you go.
Good luck. Have a great off season. Come back next year ready, which I know you will. Till next time, ladies and gentlemen, Stephen A. signing off. Peace and love.
Peace and love, big dog. Same here. Blah, blah, blah. Respect. At the same time, we got to start highlighting the people that agree with Jaylen Brown. And this is the problem. There's a loud minority, social media really accents this, a loud minority and a silent majority. I'm here to speak for the silent majority. Like most of us be like, what? That's weird, dog. But people get scared, they get chastised, they get embarrassed, they get overpowered. You say something against Stephen A. Smith, I understand if you in that business, if that's your vertical and Stephen A. Smith says something against you, you go back, you feel like, I messed up my opportunities and stuff. That's how I can feel. I get it. At the same time, that don't mean it's real. All right, I ain't the only one that got a little something about this. Let's keep going.
Unnamed source said that he was.
Unnamed source said he was.
Those weren't his words.
So you passed along a message
that he heard
and then wouldn't tell me. And then wouldn't tell me who said it.
He's not obligated to.
Right. Of course not. Right. But you're not obligated to tell the world either.
Why not? Why not?
This is my job. This is my job. I'm the reporter. What you mean? This is my job. If somebody tells you a lie, your job is to go tell that lie.
No. Who said it's a lie?
Who the fuck can corroborate it?
Because he wasn't on USA Basketball, so they had a reason.
That's a fucking insinuation then.
No, it's a fact.
Yes, no, it's not. Yeah. It's not a fact that you wasn't on the USA team because you're not marketable.
Yes, it is. That is a fact.
But he can't prove it.
That's not a fact. That's not a fact. That could be a correlation. It could be causation. It could be a coincidence. It could be a lot of those CO words, but it's certainly not a fact.
To start his own
you
brand.
Can't prove it.
He got to start his own brand.
No, he didn't have to. He wanted to.
He started his own brand.
He said it was inspired by Kobe Bryant, bro. Get the facts right.
Bro, he was going to sign with Nike if he didn't get into it with Nike.
Why was he wearing Nikes with the shit?
Bro, because of the Kyrie shit. Because of the Kyrie shit.
I don't want to be with Nike. Okay. Obviously. It had nothing to do with that. Motherfuckers is making up shit along the way. The shit that they hear.
No, we're not.
You can't.
Yeah, this is what happens in school. Like the popular person says something and people just blindly agree with it just because they want to fit in or they want to laugh or they don't want to be the one that disrupts it. How many times you seen a popular person say something that's wrong and you're like, but no one challenges them. We can walk away and say, man, he wasn't right. That was wrong. But, you know, the OG, whatever you're like, you walk away and you be like, man, I ain't listening to that. But you didn't say that to him. What Rashad is doing is like, yo, say it to him. Y'all over here just agreeing and calling them facts. It's not a fact.
You say it's a fact when you can't prove it.
Yeah. Bro, you cannot diss my brand. You
can't say the reasons he didn't make the team were this when you can't prove it.
Yes, he didn't make it.
We can't prove it.
say it was because of this.
You stopped wearing the Nikes. You stopped wearing the Nikes because of the Kyrie thing, right? And then
I ain't gonna say it's 100%, but I'm
you can't say nobody can say that this is a fact. You can only say
so what's the fact?
We heard.
Okay, blah, blah, blah. They got another clip because they're going to stay on that fact conversation forever. This is the clip we should talk about. They talking about, hey, man, what's good for the goose? Ain't it good for the gander? Didn't Michael Jackson say, don't matter if you're black or white? I actually hit that here.
Watch this. I'm going to push his buttons and show you this is how he is. And it's like, yo, why would you do that?
Why would you respond?
Why would you do that?
Why would you respond?
Why you not doing that to Joker?
Why would you respond?
Why you not doing that to Luka?
He was better off doing.
Why you not doing that to AR?
He was better off doing what Bron did.
Why you doing this to me?
More gangster.
So
why you doing this to me? Why you doing this to me?
So you're making it about race.
Why you doing this to me?
Instead of going on talking about
you ain't doing it.
I'm a distinct person. That's the conversation.
I'm making it about players.
No, you just named 4 white guys.
I didn't know they was white. I thought it was just players.
You did.
Hey, the old switcheroo, the old pull the sheet from underneath your feet. Oh, my God. I've seen Stephen A. Smith criticize white players in other sports for sure. Like, right? Tell me I'm right. I don't have examples in my head because I don't really look at sports like that. And I say really I don't because sometimes I'm forced to. I do cover Ryan Clark. I do cover Stephen A. Smith when he goes, brothers. But I don't have an example. Give me an example. Beat it up in the comments. But I know what Rashad is trying to say. Trying to say, man, you're going extra spicy on your own. And that's been something that people have said about Stephen A. Smith before. Let's go.
I thought they was players.
No,
I thought they was players.
No, you just.
I thought they was players.
So
I didn't say that they was white. I named them by name.
So you think that was more gangster what Jalen Brown did?
I don't care about what's gangster. I don't think gangster is cool.
Okay, okay. Do you think what Jalen Brown did was way smarter than what LeBron did?
I think he defended himself.
Okay.
LeBron very strategic though.
Because LeBron had a conversation. LeBron had a conversation with that man to his face and told him this is what it is.
LeBron went on Pat McAfee.
Yo.
Okay.
But just call it.
Let's stop there. They don't look at this. Stephen A. Smith is the common denominator, but Outcast went here. He said the common denominator, the Negro numerator. Never know who the hater. People cater to your ego. Say it again, because I probably don't know the lyrics exactly. The common denominator, the Negro, he said a different word. The common denominator, the ninja numerator, never know who the hater because it cater to your ego. I'm sorry, like Atari was the cousin to Coleco. Y'all got to understand what that means. Stephen A. Smith's the common denominator, but now they going at each other as the numerators. LeBron did it one way, and that was right. Jalen Brown did it one way, and that is right. You ain't got to make them compete because the common denominator is the one they need to compete with. Oh, Andre 3K, top ever.
Pat McAfee. Okay. Jalen Brown sat down with Stephen A. Smith.
So was it?
In his face. So face to face.
And I came to you during the game and I got to your face and I told you what it was. So what's up now?
Same thing. So what did you looking at Jalen Brown for?
This is a private
So was it not bad for LeBron?
This is a private
Did it not work well for LeBron?
Yes, it still worked well.
So what the fuck are we talking about? If it worked well for LeBron, how the fuck did it not work well for JB?
Because what I said yesterday, this is why I always laugh and never have fights. Because he just said, what are we talking about? Literally 99% of all fights I've ever seen, witnessed, experienced have been about nothing. Like what? Like trivial things like this.
You're going on a platform talking about F someone.
So should I do it in his face at a game during the timeout?
Yep.
You don't make no sense.
That's better.
You don't make no sense.
I mean, because I don't know what you said. I don't know what you said in that conversation.
We do know what he said because the nigga came on TV and told everybody what he said. He came on TV and told everybody what he said.
Did Bron say what was said? Did Bron?
He went on Pat McAfee and told everybody what he said.
He did?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's get the facts straight.
Did he say that?
Let's get the facts straight.
Did he go on Pat McAfee and said, hey, this is what I told Stephen A. Smith?
I told him not to talk about my son.
Don't disrespect Bronny.
I'm sure it was more than that.
Also,
I'm sure it was more than that.
You can't do that, Brandon. Come on, Compton. We better than that. You can't say, I'm sure. No, you're not sure. First of all, you're not sure because you don't know what he said. Second of all, he probably didn't say anything else. The thing that you got to give, we always want to win an argument, but don't really want to win the conversation. The conversation is, is this dude out of bounds? Right? We got another example of like contention that is fuzzy, if not clear. This is too much. So now, instead of the athlete versus the athlete, it's like, is Stephen A. doing too much?
Jalen Brown, protect yourself at all costs.
For sure.
Niggas coming at your neck. Hey,
nobody's complaining about that.
It's neck day,
but it's how you do it, though. It
ain't how you do it. It's how they do it.
You just proved this point.
You play stupid games. You win stupid prizes.
And that's a stupid
You're not just about to say anything to me on air because you don't think I'm going to say something back.
That's a stupid prize you're trying to win, man.
I already won.
That's a stupid.
I already won.
You're already bigger
a championship, a Finals MVP, what is it, Western Conference Finals MVP, whatever you want to call that too? Eastern Conference. Yes.
Right. So
yes.
Right. So shouldn't you be? So you're way.
Should not be what? Should not have time to talk about niggas who trying to destroy my name? I got time.
You can't.
I got time.
Even though we from the same spot, we both from Compton. I don't know where he's from, but that's how I'm raised. First of all, even if I don't win, how about I take it further? Even if I don't win, I got time. You acting like me talking about you or responding to you talking about me takes away from my workouts, takes away from my focus. No. Oh, you rather I be playing Madden 26? In the NFL, I noticed one thing. Everyone assumed as soon as I got drafted that I have any more time. Every voicemail message sounded like this. Hey, Marcellus, I know you're busy, but hey, big dog, I know you over there getting it in, but can you hit me? Dog, I got more time than ever. I ain't got no class. I can only work out so much, or now I'm getting negative returns. Come on, y'all. Yeah, people got to get past the illusion. He got Jalen Brown Have you ever seen them documentaries of the dream team and behind the scenes and quarterback on the NFL? Like, these dudes they play games. They got time to chase girls. They got time to get chased by girls. Everyone got time. Stop it. Especially the affluent, especially the professional athlete, they got time. That's why they're so good in games, in video games. I don't want to play Madden. I want to talk to people who trying to play me. What's wrong with that?
Fine. Destroy your name?
Yes.
What did he say to destroy his name?
Bro, he's saying I'm not marketable.
What
all
we're
of
talking
these.
about right now? So you bringing up old
Being
shit.
marketable. No, he just
right?
said it.
Right?
He just said it.
Talking about right now.
Blah, blah, blah. Man, that's spicy chicken nuggets right there. Oh, God, Lord. Oh, we got to slow this down, man. I got to get my voice back. All right, let's go have some fun. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, become a member or super chat. Y'all want to argue real quick? Let's do a quick argument. You know me. Anytime I put up a poll or a ranking, we're going to argue. So let's argue right now. Y'all ready? Tell me if y'all like this all NBA team. Forever. This means every single player that has ever played, this is the first, second, and third team. Okay, let's start at the top. First team, Michael Jordan. The year was 90-91. Steph Curry, 15-16. LeBron James, 11-12. Ooh, LeBron James was sick that year. I just saw some video. Larry Bird, what was that, 83-84. And Kareem. The year. Best single seasons by position. Okay? They saying that's the best. Can't argue that. Like, what are you going to say? You need something else to argue it with. Okay, here we go. Second team. Kobe Bryant. Magic Johnson, Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, and Hakeem Olajuwon. Those years. You see the years in there. Kind of small, but okay. Make it bigger. Make it bigger. Make it bigger. Can you make it bigger? Ooh, we got smaller right there. There you go. Third team, SGA. Whew. 25-26. They said that was it. Oscar Robertson, Kevin Durant, my favorite player. Giannis and Wilt. Let's argue. Beat up in the comments. You know what we do. Hey, kind of tough to argue. You need a hell of a reference. Your brain got to be an almanac, right? You got to really go there. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, become a member. We got to see what this is. This is spicy. This is spicy. We got to do this one. We definitely got to do the headline. We'll see what else we got time for. All right, let's go here. Marshall Faulk, my dog. Shout out to Marshall Faulk, who is now the coach at Southern. Yes, because Donald Penn from On the Rocks, my homeboy, known him forever, is also a coach at Southern. Pro Football Hall of Famer is now the head coach at Southern University in Louisiana, has strong opinions about black coaches trying to land football jobs. Here's a quote. You can be J.J. Redick and never have coaching experience and get the Lakers job. But can Marshall Faulk get the Rams job? It's a question. Hell no. He answered it. It is what it is. Marshall Faulk on the frustration black coaches face getting jobs. So you know me, I immediately was like, ooh, that's tough. I don't know about that. It lands well, but did you throw the right pass? Like, is that accurate? So let's others opine before we get there.
A strong opinion on black coaches trying to land football jobs. Out of 136 teams in major college football, only 13 have a black head coach, down from 17 out of 120 in 2011. Of the 34 head coaches in the NCAA powerful Big Ten Southeastern Conference, 33 are white. 1 is black. Football is the only sport where the players struggle to come off the field and become coaches. They look like us, and if they're successful at the game playing, then you won't be successful at the game in any other capacity. Falk named some examples. Matt Ryan was hired as the Falcons president of football operations this year without any front office experience. No lie told. I'm just going to say, what is Matt Ryan can be a GM? Why do no other players get to go through that jump through hoops to be a GM? J.J. Redick has never had coaching experience and get the Lakers job. Could Marshall Faulk get the Rams job? Hell no. What is that? Faulk noted that the Texans considered hiring Josh McCown as head coach in 2022 despite the lack of coaching experience. He also noted how Stefanski was just hired as the head coach with a worse record than the last coach that they fired, Raheem Morris.
We're getting somewhere. We laying the foundation down. Stick with it.
Stefanski went 5-12. Raheem went 8-9. He ain't lie.
Nope.
Y'all remember Matt Millen was an analyst. He got the GM job at the Lions. We're not doing. We're not getting. Ain't no sense. You know what? We're not getting those jobs. We're not getting no jobs. We got to have like 15 years of experience. And
I'm just going to give you one of my favorite quotes. Thomas Sowell, doesn't matter how smart you are if you don't stop and think. Let's think.
you got to work. You got to be in the scout. You got to be a scout. You got to be an assistant to the assistant of the GM. And then got to work your way through. We're not getting that. Marshall, everything that you said was absolutely right.
Blah, blah, blah. So I go to my second brain, and I'm like, was Marshall Faulk right? Right? Was he really right? Because we know examples. It can't be just that. So then I go to my second brain. I said, let's check this out. Watch this. This is wild. So let's start with the simple ones we know. This is wild. Okay, let's do it. White former players hired with little to no coaching experience. J.J. Redick, he mentioned that, all right? No prior coaching experience. Steve Nash, none. Larry Bird, none. Kevin McHale, front office background, but almost none. Kurt Rambis, interim Minnesota limited assistance experience. Okay, let's go black players. There should be nobody here. Oh, no, but he was talking football. Okay, we get to football later then. But let's just have some fun since he did mention J.J. Redick. Jason Kidd, hired immediately after retirement. I wonder how much experience he had. He was playing. Ooh, we already done debunked that. But hold on. To fully debunk it, we got to take it to football. Okay, you're right. Mark Jackson came from broadcasting, no coaching experience. Remember Shannon said he was 100% right. Marshall, you didn't lie. Doc Rivers jumped from broadcasting head coach, Orlando. Y'all got to go way back. That's 30 years ago. Damn near. Derek Fisher, no coaching experience. Oh, damn it. Derek Fisher coached the Knicks. Isaiah Thomas, Indiana Pacers, no prior coaching experience. What? Is he black? Yeah, he is. Chauncey Billups, 1 year as an assistant. Oh, he put in some work. Maurice Cheeks. Oh, what do you mean? Portland Trail Blazers after limited assistant. Damn it. Darvin Ham after assistant experience only. Ime Udoka after assistant experience only. Hey, Marcellus, I didn't mean that. Look, the reason I do this is just simple. It's just simple. I am a guy who grew up in Compton around a lot of black people and then moved to South Central greener pastures around a lot of black people. And sometimes my people, take these things as facts. And what I think happens, what I notice happen, is it limits their capacity. They start to think there are certain things they can't do. I'm sure every culture, ethnicity deals with their own version. This version I hate, because I'm like, dog, you can't. Well, no, they'll never hire us. It doesn't help me that I actually know Byron Allen, the mega mogul. Doesn't help me to see him and say hi and what's up and know that every day I read another headline, he bought something and he buying stuff for us. And it doesn't help. Anyway, let's keep going. So it's football. Okay, here we go. In football, there should be no list for the blacks. The blacks. Jeff Saturday, no NFL coaching experience. Vrabel, after only a few years as assistant. Dan Campbell, that was my teammate in Dallas. Detroit Lions after assistant and intern work, but no coordinator experience. No coordinator. Kevin O'Connell, head coach of the Vikings after one season, offensive coordinator. Zach Taylor, hired by the Bengals, limited experience. Okay, this black player is going to be blank. He said NFL. He said football. This is going to be blank. Oh, damn. It ain't blank. Jeez. Antonio Pierce, head coach of the Raiders, limited NFL assistant. Hired by the Texans after a fast rise as D coordinator. New England Patriot without prior coordinator experience. Gerard Mayo, damn it. Singletary, head coach after assistant roles, but no coordinator. Lovie Smith rose relatively quickly through defense coaching ranks before landing the jersey shop. Became head coach of the Buccaneers at age 32 with limited experience. They ain't even put Mike Tomlin there. Come on, y'all. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's keep it racial, though, as we move on. I like it. I like it. I like it.
Reason why black American players have lost their dominance of the NBA is because of the victimhood entitlement mentality that they have adopted. When you look at black players from around the globe that don't have that American entitlement and victimhood mentality, Wembanyama, Giannis, they're still dominating. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. But this very entitled black American player, he fumbled the NBA.
That's interesting. You can see a deep correlation. You can see a deep divide. You can see a difference in mentality. I know that from hanging out. You know who this makes me think of? Emmanuel Acho, knowing him. His parents, his dad moved from Nigeria, and he's first-generation American, Nigerian-American. And his culture, we used to always talk about culture because I'm black American, you know, L.A., Compton. He's from Texas, but his family is from Nigeria. My wife's Nigerian. So I'm like, yeah. Like, if you lazy, you gonna think we the same. We not the same. What he was told, his instructions, his dinner table conversations, way different. And I see where he's talking about this victimhood. Continue.
It's as plain as day. It's the entitlement, feminized victimhood mentality of black America that has destroyed the black man. The reason
blah, blah, blah. I ain't got to expound on that. I think he said enough. I think he said enough. All right, beat it up in the comments. Let's get to our last topic. We got to pay off the headline at least. Come on, Nick Wright, deconstructing Stephen A. Smith. Let's go there, and then we out of here. Ain't nothing but a gangster party. Ain't nothing but a gangster. Like this video. Subscribe to this channel. Become a member. Oh, Nick Wright, go ahead. Have fun.
Like, once upon a time, Stephen A. was a legitimately great reporter. And I have, for years, defended Stephen A. when people act like he didn't put the work in. This guy put every level of work in imaginable to get to the top of the field, then had it taken from him, kind of. Had a huge show on ESPN back when I was interning at ESPN Radio in New York.
That's what we were talking about earlier. Big, I mean huge. Come on, dog. Everybody was like, what? That's what they doing? We can do that? Insane, right? And he said he defended them. Continue.
He had a show there too that quite frankly lost that and then built it all the way back up to where he's the biggest name in the space and still works as much as anybody in the business. At all times is working. So there's a lot of Stephen A. that I think is admirable and young people can learn from.
Okay. But
these last few years.
Oh, years. Wow. I thought you were going to say just these last few moments or incidents. Wow, years. Go ahead.
Where he has convinced himself, it appears, that we, the commentariat, we, the critics, we, the people who give opinions on the actual games.
Stephen A. gonna get mad at you, not because of what you said, because you're in a dungeon basement, and I just heard some traffic in the background and a horn. Nick Wright, what are you doing?
Are equal stars and equal of importance to the people who are playing the actual games is delusional.
Talk it. It's crazy.
And
I've done both. At high levels, let's say. Wasn't just a guy on the team, I say. Wasn't just a guy in the media, I say. And I'm here to tell you there's no comparison, I say. Dog, an athlete, I've been everywhere. I don't care how big you are as a commentator. You ain't an athlete. Athletes are insane. Like, you can't, all right, since we want to do this, Stephen A. is number one in sports media, maybe in history, but definitely right now, currently, number one if you want to say that. Okay. Who's number one in sports? Go. What do you want to say? Michael Jordan? What do you want to say? Who do you want to say? You think Stephen A. is compared to Michael Jordan? That's the point. Like, he want to compare himself to people that don't even rank the same. Like, you want to really compare? Let's compare apples to apples. There's no comparison. And I'm not even taking shots. I've just done both. There's nothing you can go to an elementary school. Go up there acting like you on TV and people going to be like, yeah, can you get an autograph? Be Michael Jordan. Be Kobe, respect, rest in peace, because I've seen it happen before. Be somebody, man, they gonna tear your clothes off, dog. It's Michael Jackson almost.
Stephen A, in this rant, one of the things he throws at Jalen Brown is, you're on a $300 million contract. Let's unpack that just a bit to just level set the way this thing is supposed to work.
Yeah.
Jalen Brown is, I don't know, let's call him roughly the 10th best player in the NBA. I think that's probably about right thereabouts. He is, as the 10th best player, on a $300 million contract. Stephen A, as the number one guy in the entire industry of what we do, is on, and I only know this because he made sure everybody knew it, is on a $100 million contract.
Come on, y'all. Easy math.
Well, God bless
We talked about logical math, not just numbers. Like, come on, dog. What are we doing here?
him and credit to him, and I appreciate it. The rising tide, raising all boats. That is a little reminder that no matter how big the commentator gets, he'll never be quite as big as the people he's commenting on.
You know why? Because all of these shows are nothing but commercials, 2-hour, 3-hour commercials at times for the live event. What's the live event? The live event is them actually performing. The Super Bowl. What's the most watched event every year? The Super Bowl. Why? Because Stephen A is doing First Take that week? No, it's because we're going to watch a football game. Like the biggest. War of attrition. Last two standing. Oh, how do we conflate? How do we confuse this? This is not that hard.
If the 10th or 11th best guy in just one of the sports you cover is, by your own metric, 3xing the salary, it's a good idea of where we stand in the marketplace.
That part.
Which is why, and this is the thing, and I don't even really care so much about the on-court or in-stadium walk-ins where they present Stephen A's arrival as if he is Chet Holmgren. That's fine. That's fine. It's kind of charming. Some would call it cringe. Some would call it funny.
It's funny to me. It's funny.
Whatever it is. Right. It's funny. And so, like...
I just got to, once again, I got to go back to the well. John Wick and Bryce Young. I mean, these dudes are deadpan on it. Oh, I love Nick Wright. I hope y'all do too. This dude is a beast.
And there's no actual harm in that. There's none. But talking to these guys like you're a mob boss and they better watch what they say, there's harm in it. And I am very rarely feel like I am in position to give any senior journalists or commentators or opinionists who are older than me advice. I give it to younger folks if folks ask for it. But I will, and listen, maybe he'll be mad. But this is good advice, man.
And we know what advice is. Something you already know, but somebody else got to tell you. That's advice.
This is the way this has to work. And the only way it works. We can say whatever we're going to say while understanding that it is oddly probably good for us professionally in the attention economy if folks fire back but also having the understanding that if they fire back, that kind of ends it.
Yeah, let's end it right here, too. We'll part two that blah, blah, blah. What he's basically saying is, man, don't eat your own, bruh. You know what I mean? Especially, you know, he's probably saying even more, don't kill the golden goose, because we are nothing but golden eggs. That's 100%. Athletes are the golden goose in this industry, and the commentators are the golden eggs. I've been both. I've been a goose and an egg. Don't get it twisted. What came first? Chicken and egg? This whole industry was built off of sports that were already being participated in and played in arenas, in coliseums, and stadiums. There wasn't studios, right? They wasn't over there like, I heard of this high school runner named Jesse Owens. Like, it was a newspaper. Jesse Owens, fast, pace 2. Come on, man. Point being, I think he's giving a real warning to Stephen A. Smith. You might be you're short-sighted right now. Look, you're winning right now, so no one's going to argue you. But one, you're not winning compared to them. And two, you're going to end up having to deal with this. And I just think that it's not going to serve you well going forward. And more importantly, a lot of people who rock with you, a lot of people who are in the same industry with you, it's like, dog, we're not going to follow you there. Stephen A. Smith, maybe caught up in that ecosystem, or caught up in that cycle, is going to say, hey, this it works for me. And no one can argue that. But how long is it going to work and how well will it work is yet to be seen. All right, keep it going. Love you guys. That's it. I got to go pick up these itty bitties. They got to wake them up. First of all, I think the wife woke them up. We got Olympics today. Y'all remember when y'all was in elementary school, y'all had Olympics? Oh, that was a day. You get to show everybody how fast you are, how fast you can jump rope, how many shots you can make. All my kids are pumped, so I'm pumped with them too. We're going to have a good day today, and after that, catch up with you guys. I'm going to try and do some stuff this weekend. Try is the word I hate, so you know what I mean. Probably ain't going to do it, but we're going to try and get into it. Try again. Love you guys, man. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing weekend. Check for me. I check for y'all. Peace.
It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come.
Oh, this is not hyperbole here.
Because I think the purpose. Time to hydrate. Hydration's the situation. So
I love this comment. Alpine Slide said ecosystem is good.